I'm gonna say my name. My name.
Today is March 20th, 2020. Time is now 2:07 p.m. in the afternoon on a Friday. We're at the Bowery Mission. They just got through serving a whole bunch of people. And this is just the beginning of the time of fear when the Antichrist takes power in the White House, calling himself the chosen one, causing the people to be oppressed. Because this is definitely not the work of Jesus. This is the work of the Antichrist that's causing both the rich and the poor to receive that mark. Because they're going to collapse the economy eventually. This is what's happening now.
They didn't want to make the mark.
They're destabilizing the mark. And I have a buddy of mine, a true follower of the Lord Almighty. And I'd like to interview him to get his perspective. Brother, what's your name?
My name is Hugh.
Mr. Hugh, what do you think of all this? What's your opinion? Where's your heart on all this craziness here?
Here's what it is. We knew this was coming. All right? This has been foreseen, foretold, forever. The problem is people don't want to believe. They want to do what they want to do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the problem right there. Nobody
Right.
wants to come together and even wake up and accept the facts that are. That
You know,
we teach
and
about
what was
every day.
crazy was I just had a conversation with an individual just a little while ago, and I told him, I said, all the signs are pointing to Revelation.
Facts.
You
That's
know,
what time it is.
And this is Judgment Day, which is coming very shortly.
We're in it.
You understand? The White House is occupied by someone we very strongly believe, according to prophecy, is the Antichrist.
The devil.
All the signs are pointing to this man being the Antichrist. The Jewish rabbis, the Sanhedrin in Israel, have called upon Trump to build a new temple. They built a coin with the temple of the image and his face on it, along with King Cyrus, who was the last person to free the Jews from Babylon. And so they equate him with King Cyrus. And so being that they want him to build the new temple, the third temple, which obviously if he does, and it's a prophecy, God doesn't lie. People will lie.
Right.
People will misconstrue. People will make the mistake and get scripture wrong. But we see the scriptures being fulfilled. The prophecy is being fulfilled. And so this is
out of that Isis and Osiris.
Yes.
Horus,
Yes.
Het Heru.
You know, the North
Horus
Tower
is
and the
different.
South Tower.
Right.
You understand? 9/11 is all a precursor.
That's what and we've been talking about it before then.
Right.
And we knew when that was going to happen.
Exactly.
The first time they messed up, it didn't happen
That's
the way
right.
they wanted it to.
That's
and
right.
The second time they made sure that they didn't make that mistake.
Exactly. They got
I
it.
was in it, so I know.
I
in
went
both
through
times.
9/11. I went through the
Well,
North Tower.
I was in the 9/11, and I was in the one before that.
God bless you, brother.
All right, so
God kept you alive so that you would give testimony.
Of course.
You see, people don't want to believe in God because they only believe in the worldly things, in the solid things, in the five senses. Hello, darling. How are you?
Which doesn't even matter.
You know, this is fake.
Yes.
This is an illusion that the devil has caused upon people to
Material.
see, to believe only in him, in the material world. You see, when the devil was kicked out of heaven, he was brought here with his angels. And the fallen angels were destroyed by the flood. And their spirits roamed the earth, seeking the ruin of souls. That's why we have St. Michael's prayer. And when we know that the devil rebelled against God, we know that the devil was about creating materialism and capitalism and gluttony and greed, and I got to get mine. I went through an experience last year where I was with a woman who I thought loved me, who I thought was with me. Turns out she got me robbed.
Wow.
I had just won a lawsuit against the city, and she got me robbed.
Set you up.
Set me up.
In the name.
The police let her get away with it.
Of course, because
Yeah.
those are the puppets.
Exactly. So this is the world that we live in. I'd like to dedicate this to her, and I hope that she repents. I pray for her soul. I pray for the people that she sent to rob me, you know. But, you know, in this world, when you get $25,000, you're not thinking about God. So I pray that she finds
Peace.
God.
Finds God.
You know, I don't wish her any harm because that would bring karma to me. And I guess God was testing me because God wanted me to walk among the poor so that I could help them, to bring strength for them, and they can bring strength to me, and we can find equal strength with each other. Because God walks among the poor. God served at the Sermon of the Mount. He made a miracle at the Sermon of the Mount, and he fed the poor. I'm not a scholar. I don't pretend to be the most knowledgeable person when it comes to the Lord Almighty. But I do know the Lord will never betray his people. And if you keep your faith and you keep his laws and his commandments, then he will definitely find a way for you to get through the storm. As you can see, the Bowery Mission has now closed its doors. We don't know if they're serving dinner tonight. As far as we know, they didn't serve last night. But things will change, and God will find a way. Anything you want to put into this, you?
Never worry about others, for there always will be a certain amount of people that will be going and doing the right thing.
Absolutely.
So you will be able to find it. Keep your eyes open.
Keep your eyes on the prize,
That's
right?
Because it's there, all right? Just because others seem to globe things other ways, believe me, everybody's not like that. They say, hey, we're talking about the word that was out years ago, all right? Only 1% will make it. If you think about this world.
The wheat from the chaff.
Billions, right. 1%, that's a very small, minute percentage.
144,000, as they say
Exactly.
in Scripture.
All right, think about it. We got billions upon billions, maybe trillions here. All right?
That's right.
Shows you how many people are good.
A lot of people getting ready to disappear, man.
That's right.
You know, and unfortunately, we're in the new Babylon, you know.
No, you just said it. That's where we are.
This is
That's where we
Babylon.
are.
And we're,
We call
you know,
it
when
that.
you,
I've been calling it that for over 20, 25 years.
when you look at all the patterns, when you look at all the real secret knowledge, you know, and the meaning of the Statue of Liberty, the true meaning of Statue of Liberty is the light bearer Lucifer. The Twin Towers were destroyed to open a portal so that demons will come in the last days, the jinn, as they call it, to influence,
Right.
to put negative influence on people. I mean, this person that did what she did to me last year, she even cursed out 9/11. Fuck 9/11, you know, and you know who
All the
cares
people that
about
died.
9/11?
A lot of people.
You know, and you know this is the negativity that I had to go through. I mean, it's on video, so y'all could look at it, but this shows you how the spirits take control of people and influence them to do negative things. And so now you'll have to fight harder and harder
And it's not
to
an easy
maintain your
fight.
positivity
Right.
and to find positive people out here, because the devil will hide. And remember, the devil knows scripture pretty much better than anyone.
The devil was let me tell you something. The devil was the right hand.
That's right. At
all
one
right?
time.
He said that we weren't worthy.
That's right.
That's where this all stuff comes from. Because
Exactly.
he said that man will let you down. They are not worthy. And that's when that separation started.
That's right.
Okay? So know that for a fact.
And it's
He
affecting
would throw
all
all of
different
influence-
communities. You
right.
see different nations here being affected. How are you, my brother? God bless you, my brother.
That's the deepest of it all. Why is, if you go around the world, you will never see as many nations in one place.
We
One
have a
nation.
literal United Nations here in New York City.
Right.
This is the new Babylon. And so we have to come together and find a common ground here. Or we will, as they say, united we stand, divided we fall. And we are the true soldiers of the Lord. Because the rich don't think about God. No, they got their money. Their God is gold, oil, and drugs. That's
And-
their God.
Right.
We're nothing but pigeons to these people. You know?
Check what? See if there's food and shit?
So we have to come.
Somebody tied that bird's
Correct.
leg up.
Yeah.
Now, how cold could that be?
I seen a bobcat in the mom's keys with her wrapped around his foot.
This is how cruel the world is. We destroy animals. We destroy nature. We destroy each other. This is the reality of the world we live in.
Why would
God
you-
is calling. God is calling.
Let's get out of here.
This is the
You can
hysteria
see-
that
you
the
see
world
what-
is
you
coming
see, No,
at.
you see that the devil right now. He's just
The
coming.
devil's
all around.
here.
Yeah.
Because when you speak God, the devil
Right,
don't
you
like
see
it.
You see it. It's all
And
around
so
us
this is
right
the
now.
proof.
Right. You see
This
it
is the
all
proof.
right around us right now.
What do you think we should do for that? We should pray, right?
Pray and also put your mind to it. Because praying is one thing, but it's not the action. You do your actions. Because see, everything is an illusion.
Yes, sir.
All right?
We're in the matrix.
Right. So therefore, erase it. All right? Because that's more important. Right now, because they think that they're going to withstand us with this.
Yes, sir.
Putting the negativity all around us.
Yes, sir. And that's how they thrive.
Right. Right.
The devil only wins if you give him victory.
And we ain't going to do that.
That's absolutely. God's people are going to stand now. The rich already received their rewards, so they're not going to heaven because they don't believe in God. They got their God, gold,
That was-
oil, and
that's-
drugs.
Exactly. That's their heaven. That's their heaven. Now,
God
think about
walks
it.
among the poor.
Right. We all would have had that. I mean, I've had it,
Yeah, I've had
but I
it.
threw it away.
I got it stolen. I got it robbed.
When I came over here, I didn't.
In the
get
name of
robbed.
love.
Yeah, of course. But I just chose. I had a past, but I knew what I was here for. So when that day came, I stepped away from everything
Yes, sir.
to be in the country. But
That was the way the devil was holding us back.
Right.
We had to let go of the materialism to get back to the spiritualism.
Right. But I always never felt good about the materialism.
It's a chain.
Right.
It's a leash. God bless you, brother.
You know it. Same with you, brother.
Strength and honor all day, brother. God bless you. Stay strong through the storm.